sovereign citizen, dude. What's happening, guys? I'm a sovereign citizen from Israel. I know all about the golden rings and how fraudulent it is.
They hit me with a really strong dose of OC spray.
I want to speak to you, dead soldier, now! I know the laws, buddy, and I'm waiting for you to do something wrong so I can sue you the pulpit.
I pay for that uniform, I pay for that car, I'm the taxpayer, right?
Hi folks, Johnny O from the Plot Hole sent me a video and gave me permission to use it. It's about the sovereign citizen Susan Bassey. Johnny O has been a great friend of the channel, and I hope you go over and give his excellent videos some views. The link to his channel is in the description box. Let's take a look at his video.
You have a good day, ma'am.
You're dismissed.
Okay. Okay. You have a good day, ma'am.
Yeah, you heard that right. Susan Bassey just dismissed that cop. Get the bidet ready. We've got a stinky one today. Today's show is brought to you by channel members and patrons alike. To contribute to this show, hit that join button or head over to www.patreon.com/theplothole1. That's the number 1, not the loneliest number you can ever do. Rack focus. Hey everybody, Johnny O from the Plot Hole here. Feeling a little better than I was yesterday. Hey, want to get you a quick channel update. We are making that final push to 2,000 subscribers. Woohoo! I think we only need about 90, give or take, to hit that goal. So thank you very much for your subscriptions and your likes and your comments and all that fun stuff that you do. All the patrons and channel members who help support the show. You guys are awesome, you're amazing, and I greatly appreciate it. I do hope to get there before June 28th, which will be exactly 6 months after, well, no, not 6 months. It'll be 18 months after I started the channel, and just over 6 months after, just over 6 months after we hit 1,000 subscribers. So if we can hit that mark, that 2,000 spot, really I wanted to be at 2,500 right about now, but I'm taking all the channel growth that I can get because, you know, YouTube's YouTube and it is what it is. I'll never complain about being where I'm at. I do have goals, so yeah, let's get to 25 before the end of the month. That'd be awesome. It's only 500 subscribers in 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Enough of the gooey show of emotion. On to the duty.
I'm telling you, Susan,
You can tell me anything
I'm not saying that you're under arrest or you're getting a citation. I'm saying that as a human being, if somebody asks you to stop videotaping
Are you here in
their
your
small
official
children,
capacity as a human being or as a law enforcement agency?
Both.
Okay.
So I'm telling you right now, they don't want to be filmed.
I heard you.
So if you can, just be a good person and stop filming their children.
This is Susan Bassey. Now, I'm sure most of you know who Susan Bassey is. But for those who don't, Susan Bassey is a Santa Clara independent journalist. I think we all know what that means. Police officers were called because Bassey was filming children. This family asked her to stop. And of course, instead of just saying, oh, hey, you're right, sorry, didn't mean to catch your kids, I won't put them on there. No big deal, I won't record your kids anymore. Bassey had to stand up for her freedoms to record on the beach because I'm not to publicly record. Let's see how this one plays out.
That's all we ask. And these guys, I'm sure, don't want to be filmed when they're in bikinis and
I just interviewed them.
I
just interviewed them.
All right. Well, I'm just telling you, if I had my small children here and you came up to me and started videotaping me and my family, and I asked you multiple times to stop, I would hope that you would stop.
So when a 49er is involved in an incident and the public and the 49ers start making threats to that child, how would you feel about that?
What the hell does that have to do with the price of tea in China?
Because the police didn't enforce that. Okay, well, you got some in your jurisdiction.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at protecting those children too.
Okay, I don't know what that is. If you can educate me.
I will educate you.
Okay.
Do you want me to tell you that there was a domestic violence incident involving the 49ers in 2014?
The 49ers, like the sports team?
Yes, and the 49ers manager started calling the victim and the children, and it got leaked by the courts to the reporters who circled the child's house.
Okay.
So I make sure that that doesn't happen with reporters and other things.
Okay.
So I understand my ethical duty about publishing, and I also understand my ethical duty about...
Wait. I'm confused. because a member of the 49ers football organization was involved in a domestic dispute or domestic disturbance or domestic violence or whatever involving a child. Therefore, you're filming other people's children in order to protect children?
Right.
Okay.
What I don't understand is why the police are still not trained to not respond to recording and public calls and are wasting public resources doing this in 2021. Okay. That's what I don't understand.
Because when we get multiple calls about somebody filming small children, we come out here and double check.
Then you need to address your policies and procedures.
No.
Because when someone's being burglarized or there's a problem that law enforcement needs to respond to,
then we'll get a call for service and I'll...
Forgive me for breaking into your video, Johnny, but I can't help myself. She's saying that the police cannot respond to burglaries and other serious crimes because they're dealing with her. Hey, Susan, dummy, you see that thing on his chest? That's a radio. If a priority call comes in, dispatch can call him on that radio, at which time he will leave you to victimize children on the beach while he responds to more serious matters. Seriously, think before you speak.
But now I got 2 police officers coming out here for a recording in public call.
Yeah, this is my sergeant. He's out here because we're the only 2 officers in the city right now.
Great. So we'll do a public records request for the roster.
Little kids.
Yeah, because somebody called. So you're going to blame me.
This is Susan. She's out here filming because something about the 49ers. But this family here...
That wasn't what I told you. I told you I've been filming this beach.
For children. She's filming other people around the beach. And
your body cam's on right now?
It's always on, man.
Okay, yeah. Sir, you just miscommunicated to your sergeant.
All I told her was if I had a family and I had small children and I asked her to stop filming my small children, I would hope as a person that she would stop. And then she started talking about the 49ers. She kind of lost me there. So if you want to handle it, I give her my name and badge number.
Okay.
Hi, your name and badge number, please, Sergeant?
My first name is Leo.
Leo?
My badge number is 518.
And what's your last?
Lots to unpack here. First, police officers are duty-bound to respond to calls. That's kind of what they're here for. If someone calls in a complaint, they have to investigate. They show up, talk to the people whom they're complained about or who made the complaint or whatever, and assess the situation. If they determine that the person who called in the complaint did so illegally or it was a false complaint or they shouldn't have done that, then during their assessment, they'll figure that out and have a conversation with the person who called the complaint in. But they have to assess the situation first. Acting like an entitled Karen, protecting her SovCit rights is going to continue this police contact.
How can I help you?
Marino, how do you spell that? M-O-R-E-N-O?
It's right here, ma'am.
You related to any of the Marinos in Santa Clara County?
Sidewalk. Hector Marino, do you know that you're being investigated for that right now? Related to the Brooks case and Nat Hales. Is there a reason why you didn't contact me back when I told you that Nat Hales had never complied with his oath or posted the Brooks case or any others that he was presiding over in private judging under California CCP 638 and 639?
I just make a point of not talking to somebody who has been diagnosed as being mentally unstable.
Did you just
I
say,
think that's you.
Did you say I've been diagnosed as being mentally unstable?
Well, that's what I've heard.
Okay, well, who'd you hear that from, Hector Marino?
If I were a betting man, I would put good solid money on you having some sort of undiagnosed or diagnosed mental health condition. I mean, never mind that this isn't the same person as a cop on the beach. I mean, Moreno is not uncommon. It's not hugely popular, but it's not uncommon. I think there's over 170,000 instances of the last name Moreno in the United States. Most of them are going to be in the more ethnic areas of the world, like California. So because this guy shares the last name with that guy, come on. Come on, man.
That doesn't matter.
Okay.
How can I help you?
You can't help me at all. I'm out at the beach and I'm working on documentary and filming projects. Okay. And I'm filming. And you had someone call the police and your policies and procedures obviously require responding with 2 police officers and a sergeant. So now we're going to need to do a public records request. Hey, Joel.
It's just myself and one other officer. There's no additional officer.
2 officers responding to a recording in public call.
2 officers responding to a public disturbance call. Yeah, they tend to do that. Oh, and by the way, if you're recording for documentary purposes, The California state says that you have to acquire a permit to do so. California Code of Regulations 4316, commercial filming. Except where authorized by the department, no person shall photograph, videotape, or film for commercial, profit and sale purposes in any unit or portion thereof owned, operated, or administered by the department without a permit from the California Film Commission, pursuant to Government Code Sections 14998.8. Note that recording video for YouTube and other social media outlets that result in financial gain and photography that will be used in a professional portfolio, whether for photographer or the model or subject, is deemed commercial photography. So in case you didn't know, your documentary requires a permit.
We're just trying to figure out what's going on, man.
You don't get to know why I'm recording, just like I don't get to know what you're investigating.
We're telling you why we're here.
I heard you. Are you enforcing a law?
I'm sorry?
Are you enforcing
We came out
a law?
here because we got to call the disturbance. That's why we're here. We're here to keep peace.
Okay.
So that's why, again, I don't know what you guys discussed before I got here. And then we're going to go and talk to them and then figure out what's going on.
Excellent. I'll wait.
Okay. Have you talked to them already? Yeah. I mean, and you can do that if you like. Just go on YouTube and request it.
Yeah. You don't want your kids on the video.
Yeah, your kids won't be on there, but you are, and you'll be called Capitola Karen, just so you know. Go ahead, say anything you want.
If you're inciting her to want to fight you, then we're gonna get involved.
Did that look like I was inciting her?
Doing that before you guys arrived.
I have filmed everything. You're welcome to look at it.
Sure seemed like inciting. I mean, regardless, it was unnecessary.
Like, don't get in my face, don't touch my camera, all this stuff.
I filmed her approaching on me.
Okay. All right.
Do you guys educate people about the right to record in public?
I don't know why you come out here and try to antagonize people like this.
I wasn't doing that.
People are trying to enjoy their day.
Would you like to talk to all those people?
People are trying to enjoy their day.
Why don't you talk to other people besides the Karen of Capitola?
She's the reason why we're out here and we're calling.
Because you come for the Karens.
Yes, and you are the Karen. This lady had a reasonable request. Seeing as how you stated that this was a documentary, you're required to get signed release forms for her and her children so they can appear in your film.
I didn't say that. You can film out here. That's fine.
I'm a publisher.
Okay.
I'm licensed.
Okay.
I'm a member of Society of Professional
Totally
Journalists. I'm a member of investigative reporters and editors.
Totally fine.
And I understand my duty, and I understand the rights of the free press
And that's what we
more
explained to
than
her.
you do.
And that's why we explained to her that you can do that as long as you're not
You
doing
need
that.
to be educating about the right to record in public instead of responding to every Karen.
Well, if you kept your Karen mouth shut long enough for your Karen ears to hear what this police officer had to say, you'd have heard him say that exact same thing. And you need to educate yourself on the laws of documentary making.
We're going to do a records request for your pay. We're going to do a records request for the calls for service. And we're going to start looking at how much money your department is wasting on enforcing recording in public.
Go ahead and do that.
Great.
All right.
Just so you know,
Have a good
my
day.
name is Susan Bassi, BASSI. I have a YouTube channel, and you'll be on it before Monday morning.
All right. Thank you. You have a good day, ma'am.
You're dismissed.
Okay. Okay. You have a good day, ma'am.
You didn't like me saying you're dismissed. Did that bother you?
No.
Okay.
That's fine. You can say whatever you like.
And I can also stand on a public beach as long as I like.
That's fine. We're done with our contact. That's it.
If we're done with our contact, why are you still here?
Because you were talking to me about being dismissed again. I was like, all right.
I just said you're dismissed.
Okay. Okay. Well, you're dismissed as well. You have a good day.
You
ma'am.
don't get to dismiss me.
You have a good day.
You don't get to dismiss.
Have a good day.
This is what we call the walk of shame, folks.
Okay.
Now, I'm all for holding police officers accountable for their actions. But in this instance, Bassi, you're being antagonistic simply to be antagonistic. You're trying to get a response out of these police officers because that's your ultimate goal. Ever since you had your little scuffle at divorce court or proceedings or whatever it was where you allegedly broke your finger, or I'm sorry, a police officer allegedly broke your finger when taking your phone, you know, when you were trying to film family court, yeah, you can't do that. That's not cool, that's not kosher. Anyway, ever since that incident, you've been trying to catch police officers, quote, doing the wrong thing, or not upholding the law, or being bad cops. Those bad cops, you. It's obvious because you have to ramp up your insults. And when this police officer doesn't give you the results that you're looking for, you have to follow him and throw more insults at him. Grow up. And get a life, you overgrown piece of poo. Here's to today's Dingleberry. And that's today's Dingleberries and Klingons. I sure hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, like, share, subscribe, thumbs, buttons, things, bells, whistles, distles, and histles. Whatever the hell that means. I have no idea. I'm still recovering from being ill. What are you gonna do? Anyway, I'm Johnny O. Here it comes. Finger guns, baby!
Thanks for that, Johnny. And everyone, seriously, this dude puts out great videos like this on a regular basis, so please go check him out. Like I said before, the link to his channel is in the description box. And as always, if you like this video and you want to see more stupid in the future, please like and subscribe.